You're watching Let's Chat.
Back continuing our Super Bowl discussion. Super Bowl coming up Sunday here on CBS. Our coverage begins at 11:30 on Sunday. Our coverage of what our experts are going to predict continues right now with Darrell Patterson and Jim Reynolds. Guys, let's talk coaching. Bruce Arians with Tampa Bay is first time out as being the lead guy going to the big game. Andy Reid, on the other hand, has taken 4 different teams to the Super Bowl. What do you like about their coaching styles, and purely based on their skill set alone, who do you think's got the edge? Darrell.
Wow. I don't know that there is an edge. They are such experts. They show so much expertise in what they do. I love it when you're watching the Chiefs game. Andy Reid is meticulous as far as the offense is concerned and the play calling. Right. He and Bieniemy have done such a great job with Mahomes and with the offense and getting everything going. And when the Kansas City defense is on the field, Reid is like, the heck with that. I'm going to be over here on the bench. I'm going to be talking to my quarterback. And it's like he kind of reminds me, and folks around here in high school will remember, and a long time friend of mine, Benny Monroe. Benny Monroe was such a great offensive coach that he really, it was really important for him to have a good defensive coordinator to take care of the defense while Benny was doing his thing with the offense. It's kind of like Andy Reid is. Arians is kind of the same way. He does the same thing. He has Tom Moore taking care of Brady and the quarterback and the offense and everything else. Tom Moore was Peyton Manning's coach.
That goes back a ways.
When Peyton was with the Indianapolis Colts. So you talk about experience in the coaching staff. Both coaches have it. Both coaches have their own style. Both coaches have their own demeanor. If anybody has the advantage, I don't know. Both of them do wear the plastic mask over their face now. That's the thing. They are COVID perfect as far as the masking up and everything else, and the plastic and both of them are excellent coaches. And I was glad to see Andy Reid finally get that Super Bowl win last year when the Chiefs won.
All right, Jim, your thoughts.
I think you break it down 2 different ways. There's coaches that have had 2 weeks of preparation. You've heard it said about, say, Belichick or Nick Saban. Boy, you give him 2 weeks, he's going to find something. So I'm going to say there's the preparation. I'm going to call that a push a little bit because you've had a long time to prepare. These 2 teams have already played each other one time. So you get that file, if someone still has a file, and you dust that off a little bit from whatever it was a month ago. And the other thing is late game situations. You've got to get a first down. You need 3 yards to get in field goal range. So I'm going to say preparation, probably a push, because they've looked at everything. You know, it's up to the players at some point. Both these guys have done a good job of putting, like any management guy wants to do, like any manager does in your insurance company, in your accounting firm. I want to put my personnel in the best possible situation to be successful. And I think they've done that. I think so. What will decide, in my opinion, is late game situations. And that's where I'm going to give Andy Reid just a little bit of that. In a late game situation, 4th quarter, tie game, you know, I've got the ball with only 1 timeout left, and I need that first down to keep this drive alive. I think Andy Reid has done an outstanding job, and maybe just the calmness of being there a few other times, maybe he can make that decision a little bit easier. But I think, obviously, if you get to this point of the season, both coaches done a great job with the personnel that they've had.
You've heard it said before that whatever the business is, and the NFL teams are a business, but business in general, there are managers and there are leaders. And I have heard about both coaches that they are not just managers, but they are excellent leaders.
Yeah, obviously they set the tone for that. And I think Andy Reid is that guy who's kind of the players guy. Mm-hmm. They love him. They adore him.
Yeah, they really do. And you got to also take into consideration the financial aspect of this. The winning team, the winning coaches, they each get $124,000. Bam, just for one game. The winning team, and of course the losing team, a paltry $62,000 for the gang. But hey, it's not about the money, it's the amount, right?
It's the badonkadonk. It's all about the badonkadonk. That's what it is.
Guys, we got to take another quick break. We're back with more, continuing our discussion with Darrell Patterson and Jim Reynolds about this year's upcoming Super Bowl. We will be right back.